At Favona and Trio, the underground mines are accessed through a portal on the surface. The portal is very similar to a road tunnel entrance. A 5 metre high and 5 metre wide sloping tunnel called a decline provides access to underground. Staff travel down the decline to work at the face. The decline also carries underground services such as electric power, water and compressed air. The exploration decline at MEP, much like this one at Favona, will provide easier access and better data for refining knowledge of the ore bodies than is achievable using surface drilling. Exploration drill rigs are used in the same way as on the surface, and the core samples are sent for analysis. In the drives, geologists or sample crews take samples of rock to be assayed to determine the grade of ore. Using data from a variety of sources, the surveyors, geologists and engineers determine the best method of mining the maximum amount of ore and the minimum amount of waste, while also maintaining the long-term stability of the workings. A drilling jumbo works at the face. It drills a pattern of holes that is charged and blasted. The weight and pattern of the charge is determined according to the type of rock being worked and the distance below ground, so as to minimise the vibration felt on the surface. The drilling jumbo drills holes into the roof and walls of the drive, and rock bolts and mesh are installed. This provides roof and wall support. Concrete is sprayed onto the roof and walls in a process called shotcreting. This further stabilises the ground. Underground services provide water and compressed air, as well as electric power for lights and pumps and air circulation. Maintenance crews extend these services as the mine develops. A low-profile front-end loader is used to load the ore onto mine trucks for transport to the surface. Waste rock remains underground, or is stockpiled on the surface and is later returned underground to backfill previously mined areas. The mine is worked bottom up. Ore and waste are mined from each lower level, which is then backfilled to provide a floor for the next level of mining and ground stability after mine closure. At Corenso, additional rock would be brought into the mine to ensure that the mined areas are tight-filled. Each block or level is mined separately. The air in the mine is regularly refreshed and also regularly tested. There are strict regulations governing air quality underground. The air that is returned to the surface through the vent shaft is the same air that miners breathe during their shift. Air is continually pumped into the mine from the surface. On the surface, the ore is stockpiled and then transported to the process plant where the gold and silver are extracted. Regular environmental monitoring is conducted on the surface and underground. Vibration levels and air and water quality are routinely checked. Vibration monitoring is conducted using an automated system that provides mine staff and regulatory authorities instant online access to data from each blast. This real-time monitoring allows modifications to on-site operations to be made quickly and effectively. The Martha Exploration Project and the Corenso Underground proposal have the potential to extend underground mining in Waihi for a further 10 years. Newmont Waihi Gold is committed to a long-term partnership with Waihi. We believe MEP and Corenso form the basis of long-term economic stability for our community. As we work through these proposals, your views are important. We'll make every effort to keep you informed of progress, and we welcome your input.